economic slowdown resulting on account of that. The GST collection has been very, very severely impacted. And as per the GST compensation law, certain compensations are required to be given to the states. And the GST compensation law also provides that how that compensation has to be paid. So there were certain legal issues. So we went to the Attorney General because Honorable Finance Minister in the GST Council meeting held in the month of March itself, she had mentioned that the GST compensation issues and other issues, how to meet this shortfall, and what are the legal angles, and how what are the various options. So in that March meeting, the Finance Minister had mentioned that the proposals and then all other aspects will be examined. The legal view will be taken. So we had gone to the Attorney General, and then the Attorney General has broadly given this opinion, saying that the compensation has to be paid for the transition period, that is from July 2017 to June 2022, for the period of 5 years. The protected revenue, that is the growth of 14%, that has to be protected. But this compensation gap has to be met from the cess fund, and then the cess fund has to be funded from the levy of the cess. So the question arose that this shortfall, how that shortfall has to be met. Can that be met from the Consolidated Fund of India? So the AG's clear opinion was that this can't be met from the Consolidated Fund of India. So therefore the question was how to meet that gap. So one of the options which the Attorney General had suggested, that this compensation cess levy can be extended beyond 5 years to meet the shortfall which has occurred during this transition period, that is the 5-year period starting from 2017 to 2022. So we presented all these facts before the GST Council, and then the GST Council, the discussion has taken place, and the certain options also were discussed. The option was that there were two options which was presented before the GST Council after the discussion. And first option was that the GST, this revenue, this compensation gap which has arisen this year, which is expected to go somewhere around 3 lakh crores in this year. Out of that, we expect that the compensation cess collection will be somewhere around 65,000 crores. So the gap will be, the shortfall will be 2,35,000 crores. But this 2,35,000 crore is not entirely on account of the implementation of GST. This is also on account of the COVID pandemic situation. So we had worked out the impact due to COVID, and once we segregated that out, so then the total amount of this gap, the shortfall on account of implementation of GST was worked out somewhere around about 97,000 crores. So one option was that this 97,000 crores, a special window could be provided in consultation with the RBI, so that the states can be given this money, and the states can get this money and at the reasonable rate of interest, and this amount can be repaid after 5 years through the collection of cess. So that was the option number one. Then another option was also discussed. That option was that this entire gap of 2,35,000 crore of this year can be met by the borrowing by the states. Again, there also the arrangement could be made with the RBI, and certain facility could be provided. So that also could be provided. So these are the two options which were discussed. So what the states have requested, that they want a 7 days time to think over this proposal, and then they can come back to us, and so that the further action could be taken. Now these options, it was also discussed that this option would be available only for the current year. And this will be reviewed in the beginning of the next year, because by the next year the situation would have changed. The economy, would have grown and would be, would be in a different position. So at that time, we will take a review that what would be the best solution in the interest of the country, interest of the states, and also the union. What exactly the formula that could be worked out for the next year.